Hi, my name is Tony and today we'll learn a little bit of history. Yeah, I'm talking about these guys. These masks have been around for more than 600 years. 600 years. They were worn by a type of doctor. They were not actual doctors, but they were called doctors because they were dealing with the dead during the bubonic plague in the Dark Ages, and they wore these for three reasons. Three reasons. First, they thought the plague is spreading through the air, through the bad smell, and so they made these masks and they stuffed herbs, nice smelling herbs inside the beak. And they were doing what we do today. They made up some sort of a mask with filters. The difference is these are so much cooler. Look at that. Second reason is, I gotta say it, they just wanted to look scary. They wanted to look scary, so yeah, they kinda did. And there was a third reason. I can't remember what it was, but if you know what the third reason was, comment below and let me know. I had numerous people telling me, Tony, you gotta make a mask you can wear over your glasses. And I already have three different masks, but you can't wear it over your glasses. So I decided, okay, let's do one that you can actually wear it on top of your glasses. It just so happens I'm wearing glasses right now. So let's go ahead and take this mask, put it on my face, and see if it's any good. Seriously, you could wear this all day. As you can see, the mask fits perfectly over my glasses. I'm sure they'll fit over most glasses. You'll have to trust me. This is not a very hard build. I used vegetable tan leather for this, which I aged. See on the edges here, it's looks a bit dark. I'll show you exactly how I did that. Other than that, you will need a couple of acrylic lenses, and I'll explain to you a bit later how to do those as well. A few rivets, a buckle, and you're good to go. Finally, a cool looking plague doctor mask. Now that you have the files on your computer, you have to open and print them. I recommend using Adobe Reader. This is software that's free to use, that's what I use. You cannot open and print them using editing software like Adobe Illustrator or Corel Draw or other software that can change the pattern itself. Also, our patterns are not compatible with laser cutters of any sort. There is one setting you need to have checked when printing the pattern. Please keep actual size or print at 100%, is the same thing. The page size is A4. However, you can go ahead and choose letter, or you can choose legal size, which are more popular in the US. The first page will contain a sizing diagram. There are two squares. Make sure when you print, the square is 5 or 2 inches in size. So go ahead, use a ruler, make sure the size is right. When you print the patterns, you need to cut them along the dotted line, okay? The one that has scissors. It's very important, when you put them together, both of those scissor sides match up. After we got all the patterns printed, we paste them together. And then we cut them out of the leather. You don't need to cut precisely on the black lines at this stage. Get all the pieces out of these pages, and then I'm gonna tell you next how to use these paper pieces to cut your leather. Place the paper patterns on top of the leather. Use some masking tape to hold every piece flat, completely flat on the leather. At this stage, you're ready to go ahead and punch the holes. Make sure you get all the holes, don't miss any, because it'll avoid a lot of frustration later.
we now have all the pieces cut and ready to stitch. Okay, so you're gonna need two of these. This is gonna be the sides. This is gonna be the center piece here, These are the bottom two pieces. They will be stitched in a cross stitch down the middle here, and the shape will give it a nice sloping shape. And then the eyepieces are going to be made out of 3 different pieces, one of them being a acrylic lens. You can even use one of these jeweler's saw to cut into plastic, right? You can get this at any hardware store and get a nice shape. And then with the drill, you need a 2mm drill bit, and get the holes in there, and you got yourself a couple of lenses. You're gonna need those for this build. And these will be stitched onto this round piece, and this round piece will be stitched on this one. Give it a nice shape like that. All right. And then this will be attached to the You will also need a few rivets. You can use whatever you want. I have 9mm rivets here, but I think for this particular design I will go for 5mm rivets, because I don't want them too big, a little bit more subtle, because there are so many of them. Okay. However, when we attach the straps here, I may be using 9mm. It's all a mystery. We have to watch it unfold. So with all this ready, all our materials prepared, we're gonna go ahead and stitch this up. Okay? Turn these pieces of leather into a beautiful mask you can wear over your glasses.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond a bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way. No, no, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravity. I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn low. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. You feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers, losing my pride, but I guess that's what love do to people like us, struggling to come through. We had a fire that we watch it burn out. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. You feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers, 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 demons pushing all my triggers. I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights, think I'm losing my mind, but I guess that's what love do. You feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers, demons pushing all my triggers, I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can't sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can't sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, not that long ago.
Hey, you made it this far. You've built this mask. You've been clicking that mouse all around the screen, except where it matters the most. Go ahead and do it now. Find the subscribe button. Click it. Click on the bell next to it as well. Good, thank you. Thank you for that.
In the